Welcome to World Numismatics Find. Today, we're exploring the top 4 rare UK 20p coins that every coin collector should look out for. Featured in this collection are the 1999 20p in slightly faded condition, the 1989 in fine condition, the 1996 in well-preserved condition, and the 1997 with a rusty appearance. While condition plays an important role in a coin's appeal and value, some ordinary-looking 20p coins can still attract collectors because of their year, rarity, and demand. Let's take a closer look at these fascinating British coins and discover what makes each one worth checking in your collection. Started up with UK 20p coin from 1999 in slightly faded condition. Although this coin was produced for everyday circulation, many collectors now enjoy searching through old change in the hope of discovering examples that could stand out because of their condition, striking quality, or unusual characteristics. The 1999 20p remains a popular modern British coin, and its growing interest among numismatists has made it an exciting piece to discuss. The 1999 20p belongs to one of the most recognizable decimal coin series introduced after the decimalization of British currency. It represents an important chapter in the history of the United Kingdom's coinage, reflecting the country's modern monetary system while maintaining the high standards of craftsmanship associated with the Royal Mint. Millions of these coins entered circulation, allowing people across Britain to use them in everyday transactions. Over time, however, many examples have disappeared from circulation due to loss, damage, or private collections, making well-preserved pieces increasingly attractive to collectors. On the obverse, or head side, the coin features the portrait of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Her elegant portrait represents decades of stability, continuity, and national heritage. The fine lettering surrounding the portrait reflects the traditional style found on British coinage and adds to the coin's classic appearance. The reverse, or tail side, displays a section of the royal shield, designed as part of the modern shield series. When placed together with the other denominations in the series, each coin contributes to forming the complete royal shield of the United Kingdom, making the design both artistic and symbolic. This unique concept has become one of the defining features of modern British coins. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1999 20p carries cultural and historical importance. It reminds collectors of Britain at the end of the 20th century, a period marked by technological progress, social change, and continued respect for long-standing traditions. Coins like this preserve a snapshot of history that can still be held in the palm of your hand. For many collectors, each coin tells a story, connecting the present generation with the everyday lives of people who used it more than 2 decades ago. This historical connection is one of the reasons why British decimal coins continue to gain popularity among enthusiasts across the world. The 20p coin weighs approximately 5.0 grams and is struck in copper nickel, giving it excellent durability for circulation. Its distinctive 7-sided curved heptagon shape makes it instantly recognizable and easy to distinguish from other British coins. The carefully engineered shape allows the coin to work efficiently in vending machines while also giving it a unique identity within British currency. These practical and attractive features have helped make the 20p one of the most recognizable modern coins in the United Kingdom. Collectors appreciate the 1999 20p for several reasons. It represents an important year within the decimal series, it carries an iconic royal design, and examples showing clear details continue to attract interest. Even a slightly faded coin can remain desirable if its important features, lettering, and design elements are still visible. Many experienced collectors understand that naturally circulated coins reflect genuine history, and a slightly faded appearance often confirms years of authentic use rather than damage. Coins with appealing eye appeal, strong rims, and readable details can continue to receive considerable attention in the collector's market. When discussing rarity, it is important to remember that not every 1999 20p is automatically rare. However, collectors constantly search for coins with attractive preservation, unusual striking characteristics, or interesting collecting appeal. As demand for British decimal coinage continues to grow internationally, examples in honest circulated condition are increasingly being added to private collections. A slightly faded condition may still attract buyers who appreciate authentic circulated coins, especially if the surfaces remain original and free from major defects. In today's collector's market, ordinary circulated examples usually trade for modest amounts, but collector enthusiasm can sometimes create much higher asking prices for particularly appealing pieces. For entertainment and educational purposes, some collectors may showcase estimated values such as £245, £245, £385, £385, £520, £520, £675, £675, or even £895, £895, depending on overall presentation, collector demand, and individual selling circumstances. International audiences often enjoy comparing these figures with US dollars, where similar showcase values might be presented as approximately $320, $505, $685, $890, or even $180. These figures are illustrative collector examples rather than guaranteed selling prices, demonstrating how enthusiasm for British coins can influence perceived value. For anyone building a collection, patience and careful observation remain the greatest advantages. Examine every 20p coin closely under good lighting, paying attention to the date, portrait, lettering, shield design, and overall condition. Store interesting finds safely in protective holders to reduce further wear, and avoid harsh cleaning because original surfaces are generally preferred by collectors. Keeping accurate records of where and when each coin was found can also add enjoyment to the collecting experience while helping you build a meaningful collection over time. The 1999 UK 20p in slightly faded condition reminds us that even ordinary pocket change can become an exciting part of numismatic history. Its distinctive design, connection to British heritage, practical engineering. Number 2. The year 1989 in fine condition. Although millions of these coins entered circulation, interest in well-preserved examples has grown steadily as more collectors search for coins that represent an important era of modern British decimal currency. A 1989 20p in fine condition may appear ordinary at first glance, but to experienced collectors it represents a wonderful piece of British history with lasting appeal. As the hobby of coin collecting continues to expand across the UK and internationally, coins from the late 1980s are attracting increasing attention because they capture a significant period in Britain's numismatic journey. The 20p coin was introduced in 1982 to provide greater convenience for everyday transactions, quickly becoming one of the most recognizable denominations in the UK's decimal currency system. By 1989, the coin had become firmly established in daily circulation and was handled by millions of people across the country. Every surviving example carries with it the story of countless purchases, journeys, and moments from late 20th century Britain. Collectors often enjoy adding coins from each individual year to complete date collections, making the 1989 issue an important part of many British decimal sets. As older circulation coins gradually disappear from everyday use, interest in preserved examples continues to rise, creating greater appreciation for coins that have remained in respectable condition. The obverse of the 1989 20p proudly displays the elegant portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. The Queen is shown wearing the royal diadem with exceptional detail, symbolizing stability, continuity, and the enduring traditions of the British monarchy. Surrounding the portrait are the traditional inscriptions that reflect the royal title, giving the coin an official appearance admired by collectors worldwide. The craftsmanship of the portrait remains one of the defining features of British decimal coinage and continues to be appreciated decades after its release. Turning the coin over reveals a beautifully designed section of the Royal Shield of Arms, created by William Gardner. This distinctive reverse forms part of a larger shield design that appears across several British coin denominations, making each value an important piece of a complete artistic collection. The bold numeral 20 clearly identifies the denomination, while the surrounding design reflects centuries of British heritage, unity, and national identity. Even after years in circulation, the attractive reverse design remains one of the most admired features of the 20p series. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1989 20p holds cultural and historical importance because it represents a period of economic activity and everyday British life during the late 1980s. Every coin serves as a small historical document that has traveled through shops, markets, banks, and households across the United Kingdom. Many collectors enjoy owning coins from specific years because they provide a direct connection to Britain's social and economic history. As time passes, these circulating coins become increasingly meaningful reminders of an earlier generation, adding sentimental value alongside their collecting appeal. The coin is struck in copper-nickel and weighs exactly 5.0 grams. It has a distinctive seven-sided curved heptagonal shape that allows it to be recognized instantly without affecting its ability to roll smoothly through vending machines and counting equipment. Measuring approximately 21.4 millimeters across, the 20p remains one of the most practical and innovative coins produced by the Royal Mint. Its unique shape and durable composition have helped it remain a favorite among collectors and everyday users alike. One of the most interesting facts about the 1989 20 pence is that it belongs to one of Britain's most successful decimal coin series. While large numbers were originally produced, finding attractive examples in genuine fine condition has become more rewarding as decades of circulation have taken their toll on many surviving coins. Collectors carefully examine the sharpness of the Queen's portrait, the clarity of the shield design, the quality of the rim, and the preservation of the original details before determining desirability. A coin that retains balanced wear while preserving strong design features is often regarded as a valuable addition to a collection. Fine condition represents an appealing balance between history and preservation. Such coins have clearly seen circulation but still retain attractive detail across both sides. The lettering remains readable, the portrait remains well defined, and the reverse design continues to display much of its original character. Collectors often appreciate fine condition because it reflects the coin's genuine journey through history while remaining visually pleasing. As demand for older decimal coins continues to grow, well-kept examples from 1989 are becoming increasingly sought after by enthusiasts aiming to complete year collections or specialized British decimal sets. When discussing today's collector market, it is important to remember that values vary depending on rarity, condition, and buyer demand. Under normal circumstances, an ordinary circulated 1989 20 pence is generally worth only its face value or a modest premium. However, within the exciting world of collector interest, exceptional examples are sometimes advertised with eye-catching asking prices. Enthusiasts may occasionally encounter listings promoting attractive fine-condition specimens with promotional values ranging from £320, £475, £650, and even £895, depending on presentation and seller expectations. In today's exchange rates, these example figures are approximately $430, $640, $875, and $205 respectively. These illustrative collector figures demonstrate the excitement that often surrounds desirable coins, although actual selling prices always depend on genuine market demand, authenticity, and the final agreement between buyer and seller. For anyone interested in building a valuable coin collection, patience and careful observation are among the greatest advantages. Always examine both sides of the coin under good lighting, avoid harsh cleaning that could reduce collector appeal, and store coins in protective holders to preserve their condition for future generations. Recording where and when each coin was found can also add interest to a personal collection. At number 3, the year 1996 in well-preserved condition. Although millions of these coins were produced for everyday circulation, many collectors are now paying far more attention to attractive examples that have survived with crisp details and only moderate signs of use. What was once ordinary pocket change has become a coin that encourages collectors to search through old jars, wallets, and collections in the hope of discovering a desirable piece that could stand out in the growing numismatic market. Interest in classic decimal British coins continues to increase, making the 1996 20 pence an exciting coin to discuss. The 1996 20 pence was issued during an important period in the history of modern British coinage. By the mid-1990s, the United Kingdom had firmly established its decimal currency system, and the 20 pence denomination had become an essential part of everyday life. It was widely used for shopping, transport, vending machines, and countless daily transactions. Every coin from this era represents a small but meaningful part of Britain's economic history. Collectors appreciate these coins because they reflect a time before digital payments became dominant, reminding people of an era when physical coins played a central role in everyday commerce across the country. On the front of the 1996 20 pence appears the elegant portrait of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The finely engraved design reflects dignity, stability, and continuity, qualities that have long been associated with British coinage. Around the portrait are traditional inscriptions that identify the monarch and the year of issue, creating a design that is both classic and instantly recognizable. The reverse displays a striking section of the royal shield, one piece of a larger heraldic design that symbolizes the unity and strength of the United Kingdom. Even though the 20 pence carries only one part of the shield, it represents centuries of British history, royal heritage, and national identity through its carefully crafted artwork. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1996 20 pence carries considerable cultural and historical significance. It reminds collectors of a period when Britain was experiencing rapid social and technological development while still maintaining many of its traditional values. Coins like this quietly witnessed everyday life, passing through the hands of millions of people and becoming part of countless personal stories. Today, each surviving example serves as a small historical artifact that connects modern collectors with Britain's recent past. As interest in British decimal coins continues to grow around the world, the historical appeal of coins from the 1990s has become increasingly recognized by enthusiasts and investors alike. The 20p coin is produced from copper nickel, giving it excellent durability and a distinctive silver appearance. It weighs exactly 5.0 grams and features its famous curved seven-sided shape, known as an equilateral curve heptagon. This unique design is admired throughout the world because it allows the coin to roll smoothly while remaining easy to identify by touch. Its practical engineering and instantly recognizable appearance make it one of the most distinctive circulating coins ever introduced by the Royal Mint. One of the most attractive aspects of the 1996 20p is its strong appeal among collectors searching for high-quality examples. Coins that remain in well condition often display clear portraits, attractive lettering, and good overall detail despite having seen circulation. These features make them far more desirable than heavily worn examples. Collectors often compete for pieces with minimal marks, clean surfaces, and attractive eye appeal. As more coins become damaged, lost, or heavily worn over the years, well-preserved examples naturally become harder to find, increasing interest from numismatists who appreciate quality and preservation. Although the 1996 20p is not officially considered one of Britain's rarest circulation coins, demand for superior examples has continued to grow steadily. Collectors assembling complete date collections actively search for attractive specimens from every year, including 1996. The growing popularity of British decimal coin collecting has created renewed excitement around coins that were once overlooked. Well-preserved coins often receive greater attention because their sharper details and stronger visual appeal make them valuable additions to personal collections. As collector demand continues to expand, the best examples are becoming increasingly sought after in both domestic and international markets. In today's collector market, an ordinary circulated 1996 20p generally carries only modest spending value. However, exceptional examples presented in well condition with attractive surfaces are frequently advertised by sellers at much higher asking prices. Some enthusiastic dealers and private collectors may list these coins for impressive prices ranging from £250, £375, £520, £680, or even £950, depending on presentation, eye appeal, and market demand. These figures represent seller asking prices rather than guaranteed selling values, but they clearly demonstrate how desirable quality examples can become when collector interest is strong. Converted into U.S. currency, these promotional values are approximately $340, $510, $705, $920, and $285, highlighting the exciting possibilities that encourage collectors to examine every 20p coin carefully. For anyone hoping to build a valuable collection, patience and careful observation remain the greatest advantages. Always inspect the portrait, lettering, date, edges, and reverse design for strong detail and minimal damage. Avoid harsh cleaning because original surfaces are highly valued by experienced collectors. Store coins safely in protective holders to preserve their appearance for many years. Comparing different examples from the same year also helps collectors recognize higher quality pieces that may command greater attention in the marketplace. Consistent learning, careful handling, and attention to condition can significantly improve the quality of any coin collection over time. The UK 20p coin from 1996 in well condition is an excellent reminder that even familiar circulation coins can develop impressive collector appeal. Its distinctive seven-sided shape, elegant royal portrait, symbolic reverse design, historical importance, and increasing popularity. At last, 1997 UK 20p coin could attract the attention of collectors, especially if it has an interesting story behind its appearance. Even a coin showing a rusty-looking surface caused by environmental exposure or staining can become a fascinating talking point among numismatists. While genuine rust cannot form on a cupronickel coin, many collectors use the term rusty condition to describe coins with heavy brown discoloration, tarnish, or environmental damage. The 1997 20p remains an important piece of Britain's decimal coinage and continues to be searched for by enthusiasts hoping to uncover an overlooked treasure. The 1997 20p was issued during a period when the United Kingdom's decimal currency had become firmly established in everyday life. Introduced originally in 1982, the 20p denomination quickly became one of the most frequently used coins for shopping, transport, and daily transactions. By 1997, millions of these coins were circulating across the country, witnessing an important era in British history as the nation experienced political, cultural, and technological changes. Every coin from this year represents a small snapshot of that period, making it appealing to collectors who enjoy building complete year sets or preserving pieces from significant moments in modern British history. On the obverse, or head side, the coin features the elegant portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, created by Ian Rank Broadley. This distinguished portrait reflects dignity, stability, and continuity, qualities that defined one of Britain's longest-serving monarchs. Around the portrait appears the traditional royal inscription identifying the Queen, reinforcing the coin's official status as legal tender. The reverse, or tail side, displays a striking section of the royal shield designed by William Gardner. Although it represents only part of the complete royal arms, it symbolizes the strength, unity, and heritage of the United Kingdom. The unique seven-sided shape of the 20 pence also makes it instantly recognizable and adds to its distinctive character among British coins. Beyond its monetary purpose, the 1997 20 pence carries cultural and historical importance. It reminds collectors of an era when cash dominated everyday life and digital payments were still in their infancy. Coins like this traveled through countless hands, passing between families, businesses, markets, and communities throughout the United Kingdom. For many people, these coins bring back memories of childhood purchases, school dinners, bus fares, and weekend shopping trips. Today they serve as historical artifacts that connect collectors with Britain's recent past while preserving part of the nation's rich numismatic heritage. The coin weighs exactly 5.0 grams and is struck in durable cupronickel, measuring approximately 21.4 millimeters across. Its famous curved heptagonal shape was carefully designed to make it easy to identify by both touch and sight. Despite decades of circulation, the coin's strong construction allows many examples to survive, although environmental exposure, poor storage, and heavy use can leave some specimens with unusual discoloration, often described as a rusty appearance. These distinctive visual characteristics can make individual examples stand out, especially when accompanied by interesting toning patterns. Collectors appreciate the 1997 20 pence for several reasons. It belongs to one of the most collected modern British coin series, making it a popular addition to year collections and decimal coin albums. Coins displaying unusual colors, striking toning, or eye-catching environmental effects often attract curiosity because every example develops its own unique appearance over time. While a rusty-looking surface generally reduces official grading quality, some collectors enjoy preserving such coins as examples of natural aging and circulation history. Interest in modern British coin collecting continues to grow, encouraging more people to examine older pocket change that might otherwise be overlooked. Although the 1997 20 pence is not considered exceptionally rare in standard circulation, collector demand can still create excitement around well-preserved or visually unusual examples. Coins with attractive toning, unusual surfaces, or interesting minting characteristics sometimes receive greater attention than ordinary circulated pieces. As more people begin collecting British decimal coins, demand for complete yearly collections has increased, encouraging enthusiasts to search carefully through old collections and forgotten coin jars. This growing interest has helped many ordinary-looking coins gain renewed appreciation among collectors. In today's collector market, an average circulated 1997 20 pence generally holds only modest spending value, but eye-catching examples with unusual appearance or exceptional preservation are often advertised at much higher asking prices. Some enthusiastic sellers may list attractive specimens for impressive prices ranging from £250, £450, £650, or even as high as £850, depending on presentation and perceived collectability. Converted into U.S. currency, these promotional asking prices are roughly equivalent to approximately $340, $610, $880, and around $1,150 respectively. These figures represent optimistic collector listings rather than guaranteed selling prices, yet they demonstrate the excitement and growing interest surrounding distinctive British decimal coins. For anyone beginning a coin collection, the most valuable advice is to inspect every 20 pence coin carefully before spending it. Store interesting finds in protective holders, avoid cleaning or polishing the surfaces, and preserve the coin exactly as it was found because originality is highly valued by collectors. The 1997 UK 20 pence proves that even an everyday circulating coin can become a fascinating collector's item with the passage of time. Its royal portrait, distinctive shield design, seven-sided shape, historical significance, and unique aged appearance all contribute to its appeal within the world of numismatics. Whether discovered in loose change, inherited in an old collection, or found tucked away in a forgotten drawer, every 1997 20 pence has its own story waiting to be appreciated. As interest in British coins continues to grow across the world, this humble coin reminds us that remarkable collecting opportunities can often begin with the smallest pieces of change.